When I was a shorty, I was outside playing in the yard and I fell down and I bumped my head. And she walked up and she was like, "Yo, shorty, did you bump your head?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Oh, so now you're gonna flip it on her?" I said, "Yeah. If I can't be a part of the greatest, I'm gonna have to be the greatest myself." It is said that if you want to heal, you have to allow yourself to fall ill. I want to collect my notes on healing the physical body and why I personally do not take any sort of over-the-counter pain relievers or over-the-counter medications. Okay. Your ability to visualize is really your bread and butter, at least in this particular method. To be able to visualize and move your chi through your being. You may also call that your kundalini energy, things of that nature, but you kind of got to drive it. Or perhaps your spirit guide or higher self can drive it, and you can take note to learn how to drive your energy through your body. Okay, so visualization is key. It's based upon a method that I had learned from Bobby Hemmett several years ago. If I don't have it exact, it's because I learned his method and tweaked it to my personal needs. And so you want to isolate the place that is wounded. You want to locate it, right? You want to visualize it, right? You want to allow the body parts, organ, bone, skin, or wound to glow. I think he recommended blue or white. White is a hard color for a lot of people to visualize. White usually comes kind of last. So if you can't do white, blue works fine. So that's a golden yellowish color. Red also will work, meaning you can visualize any color. The color that you use could and should be correlated to the body part in which you are healing. You know which color through the chakras, which is why I have the video. It's called A Valid Palette is a Talent. That's why it's important to know the appropriate colors that goes to your chakras, because the nuances matter. And so you would allow this body part to glow, right, in whatever color you have chosen. For instance, if it's your knee or something like that, for it to glow a very vibrant red inside your mind while you are paying attention to the pain of it. That's what we're trying to do. Okay, I think that was a good example. I think I said that clearly. And then after that, I can't tell you exactly how long, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes if you got it. This is something that I tend to do while laying down in bed before sleep or when waking up. Because the body is in park, but if you could fall into a nice deep meditation, that is best. And then you want to pour liquid black. Think antimatter, think mother's womb, think divine darkness, right? Think melanin, and pour it over the wound and allow that to seep in to the affected area. It's best if you rest afterwards. It's also best if you consume water, putting whatever color that you chose for your affected area. Now, why I do not take ibuprofen, for example, for a headache, because if I do this modality, this method of healing, I cannot measure my pain and the effectiveness or the strength of the energy I need to send to this place. For instance, if you take 2 Motrins and then try to heal the place, the Motrin took the pain away. The anti-inflammatory is why you aren't hurting anymore. You understand? I also learned from one of my favorite YouTube people that pain is just a thought, right? And so, yes, having a tolerance for pain does assist you here, but the other part of it is to focus in this way to heal this part. You're thinking of something else, and yes, you are focused on the affected area, but you're not thinking about the pain. And so then the ibuprofen kick in, and then the pain goes away, and then it returns. When taking over-the-counter medications, it interferes in the awareness of the natural. I'm not advising you not to medicate yourself according to your physician and the back label of said product. I'm not telling you what to do, because I can totally understand that you're in so much pain that you take that in order to be able to lay down and focus. For instance, migraines, or a tolerance for pain helps here. A tolerance for pain helps. If not, I could totally understand you taking something over the counter and then trying this, and then when that wears off, having a second look at the affected area to see if you have in fact assisted yourself. The thing about healing is it's a personal manifestation. A healer or a shaman, someone that you would interact with externally, just inspires and show you the place within yourself that you can manifest your healing from. The human body is divinely and perfectly designed. If you stop doing the thing to it that is causing it to hurt, it will heal itself every time. Yes. With all of that said, I just wanted to collect the notes on this particular topic. I wanted to remind you that Flipmode is the greatest. I wanted to encourage you to heal alongside the natural cycles of the cosmos versus raging into the dying of the light. I wanted to tell you that you got it, that you can do it. This and so many more things. I wanted for clarity. The moving of the Kundalini energy in your body is raising up energy, is healing as it goes, especially if it comes externally from the crown downward. But certainly when you grab a hold of your own energy, your own chin, and begin to move it, as you begin to move it, it gets stronger. As it gets stronger, it heals everything it touches, including when your aura field interacts with others. Okay? Just for clarity, want to zoom in there. Also, in everything you do, you have an opportunity to create it, to transform it into an environment that is healing to some part of your being, whether that be mental, emotional, or physical. Having a drink of water is a beautiful opportunity to heal the body. And yes, a plain drink of water, but you can also add lemon, that does something different. You can add honey, that does something different. You can add molasses, that does something different. You can add apple cider vinegar, that does something different. That's certainly a beautiful opportunity. Washing the hands is a beautiful opportunity to heal. Bathing the body is a beautiful opportunity to heal. Getting dressed, adorning the body. You can put on the armor that protects you from illness, time, even. Meaning, absolutely everything is an opportunity to heal your body. Consuming a meal, okay? When you're consuming a meal to heal your body, you will naturally choose things that your body may want. And don't think, like I'm saying, eating a bag of potato chips is bad for you. Sometimes the craving of salt is something that the body needs. Sometimes the craving of salt is to soothe an anger that you feel in your emotional body. Craving sweetness is lack of love. Wanting more love than you were giving. These things are messages. Your body is a divine messenger. So instead of falling into a space because of pain, don't allow your mental to fall into a pattern of sickness and illness and dis-ease. Pain is inevitable and suffering is so optional. I'm reminding you, we don't have to suffer. We know better. We know our birthright. We know our inheritance. We don't have to. I'm feeling pulled back into this space in my life, and I figured I'll take an opportunity to collect my notes and bring them back to this space right here. There may be a part 2. I think that I'm finished. I didn't do the namaste thing, but it's mostly because the God within me recognizes that the God within you needs to remember who we are and how abundant you are, because health is wealth. And when you know how to heal personally and how to inspire healing in others, you are a national treasure on the battlefield. Healers are the best warriors. Warriors make the best lovers. You are a commodity and an oddity in your honesty and your authenticity. You got this. I love you. Namaste.